good now. Okay, hey, Animate. Yeah. Okay, now it looks like, well, now it's saying that it's not a different version. So I guess that's okay then. If it, I titled it something different, so maybe it'll now think that it's a different file or a different live stream. But anyway, usually I had one person watching, now there's 0. So I don't know. Because I know if people actually do come in now, that they'll be even more confused. Okay, there you are. Yeah, I'm late. That was bad. There we go. Okay, cool. Now people are watching. I'm so sorry, guys. I'll get to it once people are coming in. Okay, I'm quiet. Okay, I can fix that. Yeah. I have this program for this, so I can make myself louder. Cause I have a mic on my stand over here. I can make this like 9 maybe. Done. Okay, now it should be a little bit louder. Sorry. Okay. Sorry, I'm just having. That was horrible. Okay. If that's okay. Cool. Okay. So, to explain sort of what happened, also I'm down here. Hello. Um, I was doing some testing, to make sure that this whole setup that I got now, works. And I was doing it, on private mode. So I had the stream set to private and unlisted, but for this stream, I forgot to set it back to public. So I spent like 10 minutes, thought I was actually live with you, and I had it set to private, so none of you could actually join. So once I tried to set it to public, did the unlisted video was a continuation of it, so it just kept going unlisted until like I eventually stopped it again and changed the title of it. So now it thinks that maybe there's now 2 videos, I don't know. But anyway, now some of you are here. Yeah, so that was a mess, and okay. Now I know to check that too, but yeah. If I am quiet, the mic is now this little mic here. Here you are, hello. That probably sounded way better, but I have to set it over here. I guess I could. Let me see. That's weird. Swooped over here. There we go. I can put it in my lap right now. See if that's better. If I set it really loud too, then that should all be good. Okay. It's just hard to animate with it literally just in my lap down here. So, and the little sticks down here, the little tripod things, are actually just sticking into my body right now. So it's just a little uncomfortable, but I think now it should seem like a regular microphone now. Yeah. Hey, okay, yeah. That was just stressful. Okay. If everything's good, then yeah, Billy Bob, I'm ready for your question. And I'll try and get this show on the road now better. Yeah, that wasn't too have the black bars for 244 1. Yeah. So I wanted it to for this video, I wanted it to be more cinematic feeling, and that's it without the black bars, and just having the black bars just made it more look like a movie type thing. CinemaScope, I think that's the ratio you're referring to. So CinemaScope is super wide. It's so wide that 16:9, which is the regular this ratio, can't handle it because it's wider than this. So they add the bars to actually show it at the right ratio. When I export it, I set my Adobe Premiere file to be the visible rectangle here. size. So, and because I already made, I kind of decided that afterward. So, um, all my files, they were all split up into 15 parts, just because this video was so long. Um, I just had the black bars anyway there, so it's just there for my, you know, reference now at this point. So yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, thanks for asking. That's a good question. We're just about, yeah, this is the shot. So last week we worked on this shot, if you remember. So like they show up and then this orange snake is like, kind of like, asking for money, I guess. Or just trying to ask for, stealing stuff, so. On this shot, we can go back to my storyboards. My beautiful storyboards here. Hey guys. Hey Remus, that's a nice name. How am I sounding? Is this better? Having it here instead of way over there? I just have to wait a little bit. Okay. Tabby's gonna hold up the box that she knows that it's gonna be important. Then this other snake comes down and then steals the box. There's a little bit of tussle and then steals it and then she gets angry. And then next shot. Okay. Rip box. Do. Okay. So, guess I can start working on this now. Now that we got people here, I got that all set up. Everything should be hunky-dory for the most part. Ooh. I'm not sure what you're saying, sir. I don't know, Remla, but I'm trying to not to make the keyboard sound too loud. Okay. See ya, Bilbo. This is box deal. So I have it set up so I would have this derpy be the same instance every time, just a copy, and then when I duplicate it, it now acts as a different copy. So now we got the box deal as its own version, so I can refer to the older one as many times as I want, while this is now, every time that I duplicate it, makes it a copy. We call this the same thing. Alright. And at this point she's sitting down, so I'll pose her into that. What? Oh, okay. Sorry, trying to be smart again. It's cool. I think I did do a Rome history project. Like we were learning about in art class, art history, music stuff class. There's a whole bunch of stuff. And each we split into teams and groups and stuff. We chose got the given different history pieces, history pieces of time, like Baroque and Renaissance and all that. And we got my group got ancient Rome, so I learned all about that. And I remember that statue now. That you mentioned it. That were like two kids like under a wolf. Yeah, that was cool. That's the only thing I was able to take away from that project, but yeah. Yeah, it's a statue. It's really cool. Is it like in Rome, or is it just like hanging out? Yeah. It was like for the founding of Rome or something. Don't remember any other specifics. So I need to get this bag. I actually got 3 legs. Okay. Gotta get this bag close enough to her that she can actually reach it with her arm, but we can cartoonily make her arm longer if we want. So I'm just posing her into the position I want. And I had it before. Another. Oh no! That made a ding. What was that? Am I gonna be lagging now? Oh no. It's gonna some experience buffering. Oh no. Okay. Sorry about that. Yes, okay. What am I doing? This is animation for a movie big project that I'm working on. So it's gonna be on my channel. Been working on it for like 2 years or so. I started the script like in beginning of 16 or 17. I started it, yeah, I started in 17, like January 2017. I started the script. So now I'm just slowly chipping at it. You can see like this is only at number 4 of 15. No, here we go. It's the same kind of shot. I just need to add this thing to go on top. There you go. You can see how that covers up her. Makes it look better. I'm just having to go around this mic that's in front of me. Okay, so let's lock her, and then I can figure out how I want to get this going. Okay. So I can set it to outline so I can see underneath. It's kind of like X-ray mode. That didn't work at all. That's not working. It is a shape. Let's see. Oh, Remus, are you subscriber you? I'm not sure what that means. I'm sorry. Like, are you trying to subscribe to me? Are you trying to become a subscriber to me? Or are you already? It's hard to tell from that. Yep. So now I'm just trying to elongate this, what I'm going to call buffer kind of thing. So when we add the pony therapy here, there we go. It's not just behind it. Yeah, there we go. Hello. I'm now, you know, I'm doing better now. The start of the stream didn't kind of had a bad start, but now we're good. Had it set to private and was freaking out like no one's here, so it's like no one's watching on my private stream. That'd be kind of cool too, though, having an actual private stream. You guys can, only subscribers or people that I let in can watch. Would you be down for that? Not all the random normies or whatever joining in. Okay. Oh, it is in Rome. Okay. Well, that makes sense. If this is a founded in Rome kind of statue, you wanna have it in Rome, probably? Yeah. Let's see. I'm so glad I got rid of that camera. I had a camera, like a virtual camera, but it was glitching more than it was helping, so I got rid of it. So I'm just making very small, minute adjustments to make sure everything's good before I start animating, you know? Oh yeah. Subscribers and people that are, you know, already are watching the streams, yeah, you'd be let in totally. Let's have fun with that, if I ever do that. Oh, thanks, Matthew. Appreciate that. Yeah, I'm having fun with the different art styles I've been playing around with. I'm really liking my anime style that I've worked on it last night. Really proud of how it actually came out. Remus, ooh, you have your own channel. Nice. Reproduction lists. Okay. I don't think I quite understand it, but I might check that out. I can do that right now. I'll just make a, yep, copy your name. People are talking. I'm trying to copy it. Yep. Yep. There you go. Yeah, I'll check it out later. Can't really check it out now. I'm working on this. People are talking. Whoa. Yeah, everyone check it out. Okay. Well, let's, okay. Yeah, Shady. As you probably can tell, that I'm working on multiple projects at the same time. Too many projects, probably, for my own good insanity. So, I just had to put a couple projects on the back burner and like not work on them every day, just to get more time pressure stuff out. Because this is more just a fun project for me, like a big scale kind of thing. Yeah, I decided to not, really hammer and do it every day kind of thing. So, and I do feel more, more pressure to work on this, as I work on this in streams. So, you're helping me, work on this to get this actually done at a reasonable time, hopefully. I'm only at 4 out of 15, which these are the easy shots, really. Working projects keep you sane. Yeah. Yeah. Thanks. Let's see. Let's get some H2O. Alright. I think I've set up this pose for Derpy right now. Later, let's go back to the storyboards. Let's go back. Oh no, we can't find it. Oh, there's lag? Oh man, I'm sorry. That was the lag at the beginning. Like 10 minutes ago it said there was lag, so yeah. What kind of lag is it? There's different types of lag. It might also be your internet, but sorry if that's the case too. And then I wanted that one to be the blue one, because then the blue one's there, and then the orange is already there. How long do you expect the final project to be? In runtime? Is that what you mean? Reproduction lists. I don't know what reproduction are. If you expect okay, yeah, runtime? Okay. I don't want to open my just because he's in Flash right now. It's taking pretty much all my CPU right now, with all its Streambox and everything else. I can't get a specific answer, but my storyboards, which are usually faster than my regular, than actual color, it's about around 850, so around 9 minutes. But I had no credits or any time for most stuff, so I expect color when runtime to be 10 to 15 minutes or more. It's really hard to say, because I might come up with a new idea and that might take like another 2 minutes in runtime to explain. So it's yeah, it's hard to say right now. But yeah, it's not gonna be an hour long thing. It's gonna be really short comparatively. There you are. So I'm trying to get this shot in layout pretty much. So what I'm doing is laying out the different parts together. So everything's in the shot pretty much. So I got you. I'm trying to get all the characters into the shot, and then posed, and then animated. It's kind of how I work. It's a good workflow for me. Okay, someone had a question, but I'm making this snake bigger. Yep. I'm making sure the heads are the same size. Okay. When did you get into animating? What first animated you started your channel? My first animation is actually on my channel, and I think I've showed it off on another live stream. Okay, so Shady has to leave. Okay. Thanks for hanging around. Thanks for the questions too. My first animation is on my channel. I think it's... I'm trying to remember what actually was mine. Well, my dad and I worked on them together for the first bit, first animation, just so I can... He taught me a little bit, like the ropes, pretty much, of just the simple, basic stuff for animation. He's not an animator. He's more of a programmer for video games. He does like outside of video game stuff. So he does like all the databases to make sure all the websites and stuff work. But he knew a little bit of animation, so just enough of Flash to get, get your hands dirty with that. So he taught me, about how symbols and boxes and containers and stuff work. So we worked on... I don't think I've actually showed the other one on my stream. I showed the Lyra one, but there's a worse one where it's Rainbow Dash and Twilight talking, and then it's horrible. Yeah, it should be like on my channel. Yeah. If that was your question. Yeah, but first animation I started, sure. Yep. When did you get into animating? Yeah, actually that was my first, project with animating to, like, digital animating. Like, I've done, like, flipbooks and stuff. So, I don't know if that counts as animation, too. And I've done, tons of flipbooks at school. So, on my off time, not during class and learning time, I would draw a little, the little bouncing ball on a sticky note pad. I love doing that. Let's call him Doc Steel. Okay. Talked about that too, Matthew. Another stream of when did you get into the Born fandom was 2000. Guess I would say maybe early 2011. That's my dad. Helped me with that too. Where he recorded the first 3 episodes of the first season, and then I watched them out of order on my own. Where I watched episode 2 first, and I got hooked by that way. I was like, wow, I wonder what this story is gonna be, because I watched the second episode first for no reason. I just got confused with our DVR and didn't read it right, so that happened. And yeah, so I got hooked because of that instead of everything else. This is... I'll have to make a new body for him. Let's see. Yeah. I explained it more in detail in the other stream. I just don't want to bore the people who already know. From last time. I'm just checking to see if I'm in frame. Okay, cool. So this arm seems to be upside down, maybe? I don't know. It needs to be definitely longer. Or maybe he goes down further down to reach it, or something. Whoa. My stream box, OBS gave me another triangle. So I'm probably lagging again. I'm sorry. It seems I'm doing okay. Snake is stranger. Yeah, he's gonna be a... He's a no good dude. He's gonna be a scary man. He's gonna be mean to a derpy here. Are you a fan of anime? What are your favorite genres? Looks like you spelled "your" right, and then you tried saying "your" again. Okay. I'm gonna call it long. I don't know what else to call it. Yeah, I talked about that too. You guys new? Remus and Matthew, are you new to my streams? Because I answered a lot of these questions in other streams. I'm more into, I guess, regular slice of life kind of things. With female protagonists and stuff. So, can't see what I'm doing. Yep. Let's see. I talked about my favorite anime, and I actually showed my Crunchyroll queue list on it was last Thursday's stream. If I remember that right. Is that right? Other guys over there? Because I can just kind of just redraw the stuff I wanted. Yeah. Not too far. There we go. So I'm gonna have to get rid of everything else so I can see what I'm doing and then redraw it. Okay. Thanks. You're so formal with me. Okay, thank you, Matthew, for telling me that. Yeah. Of course, I don't know if I want to say, like, you know, go watch my other streams for all the other answers. But yeah. I do explain it all. Those other ones. I don't know if you have, like, you know, 10 other hours to watch all of them. I just, you know, haven't been doing live streams for long either to know the etiquette of, should I just go ahead and answer questions I've been asked before? Is that what other people do, or like, I haven't been watching other people stream for too long either, like other streamers, to know if they get asked the same questions over and over, to if they just answer it already, or would they have answered it already, or just, you know, moved on and say nope. Okay. I'm trying to figure out the curve of this neck. Let's see what I like. Kind of by not moving that way. There we go. Okay. Yep. Yep. Come on. Okay. You won't see, you know, most of this. It will probably just be little bits at a time. Really not much of it. Both spells with super effective against electric and Pokemon underground. Super effective against electric? Is that water? I'm gonna sound really dumb. Yeah, is it water? What's it about? Okay, the movie? I don't know if you want, like, all these spoilers and stuff. It's gotta be more like a action kind of chase, kind of. I haven't watched James Bond too much, but I've watched like one, like, like afterwards, after the fact that I wrote the script to, like, notice, like, hey, this is more of a James Bond kind of action, kind of big set pieces and stuff, kind of movie, where Derpy goes on a. I just wanted it to be like a, you know, like a Pee-wee's Big Adventure kind of tone, but also more James Bondy kind of action, but more just like how Pee-wee or Pee-wee Herman would have would solve issues and stuff. Yeah. Do you want me to look it up for you? I mean, you could just look up Pokemon type chart. I can look that up. Hang on while I look up this. Okay. Okay. You want electric? Yeah, it is water. Haha. Or is it the other way? If electric is used on water, then it's super effective. Is that what you mean? Oh, you play Pokemon Rumble. That's not a Pokemon game. It's not a main game, man. You see star? What's that? I think we're good with layout. I'll continue. There we go. Okay. think I can, my nose, that I can start animating it, at least do the first phase of animation. Oops, get rid of my timeline. And we can see how long this is before we get to it. That this is, well, against electric. That makes more sense. You want ground? Oh wow, yeah, that's it. Chart I see, everything else is like half damage and 0. Wow. Yeah. So if you don't have any grounds, then from that chart, then you're out of luck. Yeah. Ground grass starting the ground. Dang. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is 6 seconds. So let's see. I can start animating her. I can see why she's first. There's a little button up here. Change that to 1. And she has an expression of a bit afraid. So I can use this drop down thing to choose which mouth I want. Feeling an 18 here. Favorite type of video games? Types of video games. I mean, I mostly play Nintendo games, so I'll probably just play, all those platformers or role-playing games. All those. I don't really have I play, strategy games. I'll play whatever, if they're fun, then that's more, important. Yep. Bit worried kind of look. I think my favorite video game series is Legend of Zelda. So I play a lot of that. Love playing those. I think my favorite Zelda is Wind Waker. Just because it's actually the first Zelda that I beat and completed. Actually by myself, yeah. I remember playing the GameCube one with my dad, and we took turns playing it. And then I bought the the HD version for the Wii U, and just played it by myself, and completed it. And I got all the heart pieces too by looking at a walkthrough, and so that was fun, like a little challenge to 100% it to get all the heart pieces. I just like games with a lot of, a lot of atmosphere, and everything around it, besides the gameplay, is fun and enjoyable. So I also like Splatoon. It's really, it's up there too, that I really like. It's a really fun game. I just wish I could, spend more time and just play more Splatoon. I just wish, not too into the gameplay style of Splatoon, but I just love the squids and environments and stuff is so cool. Yeah. I'm just not into the, team-based shooters kind of stuff. I'm not into that, so a little disappointing, but it's fun just to paint around too, so I like that. Let's see. So we should get a grass is not very yeah, I think it's, if it's still electric, let's see. Grass is normal, yeah. Grass is normal effectiveness. Which game? Is that for, I think it said Rumble? I think Rumble's, oh, is Rumble I was thinking of actually the pinball one. If that's what it says. That what you meant? Rumble is that the one where it's like the little toy versions? Or little wind-up dolls that didn't fight? I wasn't, but that's it. I wasn't into that. It seemed like it's very, I don't know, very small, very deep in its gameplay. Yeah, wind-up toys, yeah. I do like the little chat in the top left. Do you like that? Is that fun? Does that help you see if you're actually being noticed or not. Because I'm just looking at the live chat through YouTube instead of, you know, my overlay in my stream box, which is over here. I now have 3 monitors, by the way. I set up an extra monitor so I can have my YouTube stream, whatever it's called, the dashboard, full screen on this one with the camera, and then I have the tablet. And then I've got another monitor over here, which is now the stream box in full screen. So I'm just testing out to see if this is I gotta do a whole kind of swivel to look at all of them now. Let's see. So now here's our second kind of keyframe. So I'm gonna work on that. Kind of pose her into the. Hey, all right. Oh, I'm glad to be back. Cool. John Wick? Huh. Do you mean John Wick? Not sure. Do I need these? She's not gonna be walking. I'm deciding if I'll keep them for now. I'm trying to get rid of all these little hammers layers that I don't need. So I'll get rid of those, just so I can have a shorter timeline here. Less stuff to work with, meaning less keyframes in general. So just worried around here. Let's see. So we need her to quickly around that. Let's see. Go back to the. I need to see what she does. She has to look at the bag, and as she grabs it, looks around, and then she looks around a couple times, and then the stick comes down, and then steals it. Okay. Around here. This is when she will notice the bag. Okay. I know what I'm doing. John Wick, yeah. I have not seen that movie, no. Like, I have literally no idea what it's about either. It seems like it's some kind of spy movie, I'm thinking. I guess I was not really interested in to even know what it was about either. Yeah. Sorry if you did. I'm just never saw it. I'm adding an extra keyframe here to be my. If you see my other streams, I got an extreme breakdown. This is gonna be a little. If you have any memes that kind of out of these streams, it's gonna be definitely extreme breakdowns. So I say that all the time. And I want her expression to change as she goes down in the motion. I'm gonna click her mouth or just wait for it to save. Okay. Get a whole 4D experience with listening to my keyboard sounds. Yep. And nice curve to it. Makes it a bit, little bit, robotic kind of motion. A little bit, not really. She really has to look at the bag though. To make sure that there's a connection between her eye line and then she grabs it. Like that. Let's see. Star, yeah. A chart that I just looked up in like 5 seconds. It seems to only be ground types that are effective against. Not I don't know which way it is. If there's a, which way is it? If the electric is defending to use ground, you should attack an electric with ground. Is that what that means? That's confusing. Okay. But in this pose, she has to kind of reach forward, I suppose, for the bag. For the little stubby arms here. I've heard of Persona. I've actually played the Wii U Tokyo Mirage Sessions, hashtag FE. I know that's not Persona, but I think it's, I don't know. To me, it's, I get confused between Persona and Shin Megami Tensei. Just because they're both like Japanese RPGs kind of thing. Very Japanese in style and tone and everything. But yeah, I played that and got pretty far in the Fire Emblem one. Bag. Yeah, it was fun. It's more. It is different than I would expect it, just hearing the title and stuff. Let's see. Like it out, it might be more RPG, but I guess that's more. It is, I guess. I'll take it back that it is an RPG. Hey, Ribdash. That's you got Ribdash in the house, that's cool. So just hello. Working on the movie again. I just call it movie just because wanted to feel as cinematic as I could. Just because it's much, it's much longer than my regular 1 to 2 minute videos. So that's really the only reason why I call it a movie at this point. Even if it will be less than, in runtime less than a, SpongeBob episode. Okay. Yeah, you're late again. Come on. What are you doing? Don't answer that. Let's see. There's keys that I don't need to be there. Feeling timing out. Says it's longer now. She looks at it. Then she grabs it. Around there. And then she picks it up. I don't know what's going on in the chat now. In the BG, I read that as there's a person inside the bag. I was like, no, hope not. How long is the process for your animations? Okay. Usually start with the script, which, sometimes it's just a shower thought. I'm in the shower and going, well, what if this happened, and start thinking of, like, ideas. And those could, only take like a day or, a week or something to, like, actually write down a whole script, and I could probably show you, I could show you a script if you want. Is that my mom? Is that your mom? I don't think so. Let's see. Do I have a script ready? Ooh, this is, one of these is good. Bah. Well, you sent my email, but that's fine. I mean, my email's everything else too. Can I hide it? There you go. Bop. So this is, I can kind of zoom into. Yep. This is a script that I wrote for Being Derpy Hooves, which is a few episodes ago. So I wrote this just in Google Drive. So I wrote brief, chibi style. These are just my notes and stuff that I wanted to get across to myself. Make sure that I knew what I'm doing. Some random stuff to make sure everything's, the same. Oh, this was the, yeah, okay. I know what this, I forgot what this actually was about. Just because I have the, my scripts are so, my titles are so different than the regular script. Yeah, I'm lagging again? Yeah, boy. Okay, well, I'll just wait on here then until I stop lagging. um, you can't really read it now at this point too if it's low quality. Oh boy. Oops. Sorry. Ah. Let's see. Yeah, so I wrote, yeah, no, this is, because there's no dialogue, I'm able to just, write what people are doing, you know. But sometimes I'm like, I might write what, Derpy or somebody would say if they were gonna say something, just so I can get that kind of tonation and stuff across. Yeah. So this is kind of what I go on at first, to get all the ideas out, make sure everything's, makes sense at this point, because this is, the backbone and everything else. It is lagging everything up. Let's see if just going back here will help. Making sure the script is, perfect, pretty much. And then going from that to going to these storyboards and just kind of reenacting what the script was talking about, point for point, and drawing out each, different thing that I want to happen and time these out. And this is where the more fun comes in, because I'm able to adapt the script. Oh my gosh. PC just crashed at the same time I lost frames. Oh man, sorry about that. I just opened my Chrome. How's that? How do people open and play video games on live streams if I can't even open a web browser and have it crash? So I draw these storyboards, which I go through the script and draw it out, and be able to figure out the cinematography and the different angles and stuff, like all the different camera angles for each shot. So, and sometimes I'll write that, or sometimes what I write it, I can figure out the cinematography as I go. Yeah. And then, as you can see, we then go to what I'm calling color, which is the next bit. Storyboards take maybe like an afternoon for most of these. I mean, storyboards don't take as long as you think, especially when I know pretty much what I'm doing. If the script takes probably, I wouldn't say longer, but just in terms of the story, might take a couple days to write, just because I want to take some time out to make sure that, get it clear-headed and make sure that it flows well too. And then the storyboard might take afternoon, maybe 2 afternoons, really, for a 1 to 2 minute cartoon. And then the next bit is the color, where I draw the backgrounds separately. Or I draw the backgrounds first, maybe, and you can see like these backgrounds are always a bit larger than you actually see, just so I can, does this bit work? Does it work here? Should I work it here? I'm able to have more flexibility and have stuff props outside the frame too. And then I make sure that the characters are good, because if they're puppets, they probably already have all these expressions inside them. Backgrounds also take a while to draw. Depends on how many backgrounds you want, how many complicated angles they are. Takes a bit. Characters take a while. I mean, we saw how long it took to draw that snake. Design that snake and stuff. Just because there were so many options we could go with. And then the animation does take, it's mostly the majority of animation, So the animation for a 1 to 2 minute cartoon, if I do afternoon, about 4 to 6 hours a day, it will take maybe a week or maybe a week and a half to animate. So whatever, you can map that out. That these take, you know, yeah, over probably like a part-time job or a short part-time job to get it, you know, just to animate it. What I'm doing here with all these different keyframes and setting them up and stuff, and then, you know, going back and forth. Once I animate it, then I go back and then make sure that's okay, and then make sure it's okay again. So each shot can take, you know, I mean, we're doing this one shot here, and this is already taking over an hour into it. I just haven't been paying attention strictly to it, but yeah. And then once the animation's done, if whatever, I just run out of time for my deadline schedules and stuff. Then goes into post-production, where I add the sound effects and the music, which is like a whole different, you know, audio is totally different than visuals for me. It's kind of like left brain, right brain for me. It's just a totally different world to do audio. So, and then, you know, then after that, I export it with the audio, and then do all the YouTube stuff, which you probably already can figure out all that out. I don't do anything really different with my YouTube stuff at that point. Yeah. So in all, it might take, yeah, I want to be generous and say 2 to 3 weeks at this point, just because I got other projects, and that these are getting more and more complicated to draw. Yeah. So you can see how complicated just explaining it was to go through it. That how long it takes to actually do this. Okay. Thanks, Marvin. Matthew, thanks. I do plan everything out. Yes. Well, programs. This is Adobe Animate. Oh, you can't see it. I cut it off. This is Adobe Animate, formerly known as Adobe Flash. They just wanted to rename it so that for their own reasons, I'm sure. And this is a drawing tablet. Oh yeah, it's in my FAQ at the bottom. If you read the description at the bottom here, yeah, here's my tech, so you can read that carefully in my description. Yep. Let's put that back. There we go. Is my video still bad? Does it still look on? Oh, I was just saying it was 240. Okay. I had to manually change it back to 1080. Okay, then I guess we're good. Anything else? Okay, cool. Let me go back and actually work on this now. Let's see. Step up, grab it, and she lifts it up. Let's see. Yep. And then I'll wait like 2 frames, and then she lifts it a bit higher. Let's see. I just found out the way to just animate. It's pretty easy to just have keyframes for everything, and then just kind of pose it into different positions. It's probably not the, you know, like Disney, and people wouldn't, you know, animate like this. They probably would be more careful with what they're doing. Like they wouldn't just have like keyframe, you know, going all the way down for every action. But just you know, it has its own, by doing it this way, having keyframes on every layer at the same time, has its own type of animation style. Makes everything sync together well, you know. Everything moves at the same time. But by having, you know, the head act a little bit different and bits moving around, it definitely looks less robotic in that way. Like it's not, like a robot would, do things, very like that. Like there'd be no whoosh, kind of, no, I don't know what the word is, but flourish or something. There's no personality or anything to it. So you want to add just a little bit. By having everything have 3 keyframes, have this little bounce, and gives it a little bit more life too. Oops. And I go back through like every motion that I do and make sure it's all clean. Because my desktop is now, because I got 3 monitors, I can have multiple wallpapers. I have a folder of MLP animation errors. So, like little necks and body parts are like in weird places and they look goofy. I love them. Hi. Hi Max. Do you have a favorite of the main 6? Let's see. I think I talked about this too, that at least for now, in recent seasons, that the main 6 are getting, they're not progressing and getting kind of worse and worse as characters. So, that's why I'm working on, background ponies and other stuff. Kind of having a falling out and not really caring about them anymore, really. But I did like Rabbit Ash and Fluttershy as my favorites. Yep. Never really was a Twilight fan or anyone else. Never really got them, Let's see. Storyboards actually a bit. It's a bit slow there, and then there we go. Come on, this will be fast too. Okay, that's fine. Oops, I think I moved the anchor point. There's this little, you can kind of see it. There's this little white ball. There it is. Yep. And that says what the angle of rotation is. So everything rotates around that circle. So I have the circle over here. Then it'll rotate around it. So what happened earlier was that it moved over somewhere. The ball moved, so I had to put it back. Yeah. Whoosh. Hey, is that Man Ran? That's cool. Nice name. Hi. Working on this. Just, I just feel like I'm, like a broken record at this point, just working on the same, it's the same section, I'm just working on different shots from it, with this project. I don't know if it's boring or not. That's why I'm trying to go hopefully as quickly as I can. Oop, here's this fun part where I get to, I don't think I've done this before on a stream, where I flip their head over, or any part where her head needs to look the other way now. I want to have something like that. Okay. I have a keyframe shortcut. I have a keyboard shortcut to do add tweens. So that's why I'm hitting my keyboard. Usually to add a blue arrow here, you have to right click and then create classic tween. But I just set it to number 1 on my keyboard, so that's it's a bit easier. So we can see in this motion, she needs to flip her head around and then settle. So I need to set up this motion pose here, right in a extreme breakdown, like that. and then settle. OMG, free animation? Yes! It is so interesting. This is actually a very simple type of animation too. Um, I'm sure that there's way more complicated rigs. I mean, I'm only working on the body, really, too. I'm sure if I look at the head, there's more layers, and then each bit has frames inside it too for different expressions. And then there's eyebrows, eyelids, cheeks, here, ear, hair, wings have its own stuff too, I think. Or just that. I think I have another bit for that. And there's different arms and stuff, so I'm not playing with all that kind of stuff for this shot, because I don't need to. But yeah, all those options again are all available to me. So at any time I can just, pull it up and change them. It's kind of like you ever play with paper dolls? You can, you would have the basic, girl, and then you can put a paper dress on. They can take that off, so I'm just changing, all the shapes and dresses and with that kind of technology. What I also want to do is show off keyframe every frame here. To do this head rotating, I can go frame by frame because I just have it. Oh right, I need to set this between ease to 100 because that'll make it quick and then slow. There we go. That's more what I want. So now I can convert to frame every keyframe and then edit each of these keyframes. So I'm gonna make it so you can only see Derby here. And we're gonna adjust it. Like that. It's really short. Yep. 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 Haha. Okay. Man, thanks. You like my drawings? This is actually all original by me. I usually kind of cheat and kind of trace other people's work. It's just the show work, especially with the backgrounds, just because they're already available. I can just, just go around and trace them. I've seen other people. I don't want to like really point them out, but you can tell with other people's animations that they do just drag and drop like JPEGs and PNGs of backgrounds, and you can kind of tell because like it kind of gets a little pixelated. So with my backgrounds, because I traced them, they're all in different parts, so I can say like, oh, I want to move this or change the color here or move this bit. Yep. Yep. These are all different parts, so I can add this door moving. So it's definitely not just straight tracing in terms of this background, because I was able to use different parts of it to add different bits. I was able to change the background color. So if I just took it in and just pop it in like a show reference picture, then it would I wouldn't be able to change as much as I can, and I'll be able to zoom in to like this much and have it perfectly straight kind of stuff. Let's see. Someone's being a bad boy. Let's see. What can I do? I could hide you. I could put you in timeout. Let's see. Boop. Did it hide it from there too? Okay. That happens. I've had a lot of other people like that. Have you heard of Rupee? Oh, I've heard of it. I think I watched like the first uh, 1 or 2 episodes of Ruby, as that's how you say it. RW, whatever, BY, yeah. The animation styles for the first season, I think I watched, very interesting. Definitely felt like a bit of an upgrade to the Miku Dance application. Yeah, that's kind of what the only, at that time, uh, that's all they had really. Okay, it's really good. It's hot smell, you're late. Yeah, you're cool. I mean, you only missed like 2 seconds of animation. As that's how far we've really got. In an hour. Okay. Let's see. Show these gooks there. And it has to quickly kind of settle and look the other way. Yeah. There's just so much media these days, It's hard to... You can't watch them all, but it's kind of... I like doing a little taste test of, like, watching 2 or 3 episodes and then saying, that was fun, and then able to work on other stuff, and then looking at other media too. So it is fun doing little taste tests, but and if I ever do like it, then I'll keep watching it and maybe put some other stuff on hold that I was also watching. But yeah, there's too much. Gotta be careful with the animation because it's like, okay, yeah, I've only noticed if it's it only lags based on my scientific research when I play the whole thing. Like if I just played through the animation non-stop, then that's when it starts lagging. Sounds well. Just had a rough start, but then with the stream, I think we're all good now. Feeling more confident. Other than, I'm just playing with keyframes now at this point. I'm not really playing it, so if you are experiencing lag, I'm sorry. Again, I'm new to this. I've only been streaming for about 2 months. I started in January. At least, my new version of streaming. So I got more equipment and stuff, so I got this mic. That's what I'm using right now, so hoping that it sounds good. But yeah, it's a big learning curve to see what these days what works and what doesn't. What I should do and what should I avoid. So I'm trying my best. I've done streaming before too on other platforms. There's always one person who's a bit weird, doesn't want to play nice. Yeah, I guess they just kind of show up. They don't know if it's if I'm being with the rating that I want it to be, having it PG. It's kind of hard with just randos coming in and they're being all weird. Yeah. Boop. Like, should I put like a... I mean, there's no way to avoid stuff like that. So, it's only offending if, like, you guys get offended. I'm fine with it, with toxic people. I'm just more worried about, you other guys being offended. It's my main priority. Make sure you guys are all feeling safe. So, make sure you're all good. So we gotta keep a nice environment for all of us. Yep. And I'm going to, on this arm, yep. I haven't read your comments yet. Yeah, that's true. I mean, it is tricky with YouTube because it's like you have to be 13 to have an account on YouTube, and there's you know about all the kids content, so it's not even that is safe either. So kids are going to see whatever they want. I think, at least in this point, you know. So I'm trying to help it. So, oh my gosh, that was really loud. But thank you. What's that? Linda Cotton Rose. If you're here, hello. Yeah. So there's always, you know, yin and yang of good and bad people. So. What am I doing? I'm just trying to make sure that this motion feels right. Yep. Okay. Yeah. But kids today, you know, could watch, you know, murders, you know, on YouTube whenever they want. So, what can I do to, you know, stop that? You know, I can't do anything. So, but just having this kind of stream to be a fun place for everyone is just about as best I can do. So, hey guys. Yep. Just looks this way. Anyway, it's all relative. I mean, we're getting, you know, getting to a point in society where we can show whatever we want, but also, you know, feel like we need to censor ourselves, you know, more than ever. So it's like we can show whatever we want, but we gotta be careful to people who get more sensitive and triggered by that kind of stuff. So there's no real way or answer to a lot of politics and stuff. Yoshi Sound channel that makes animations of pixels. What do you think? It's a bit vague. Sound smell. Hello. Derpy's been feeling a bit flat. Let's see. I've actually seen Pixels, the movie. That was interesting. I'm sure people, you know, think like, oh, that's the worst thing, but here's the worst movies. That was so fun. Those kind of movies were it's like semi-serious with pixels, you know, makes it kind of fun. If I actually animating pixels, I don't think I've not really had the technology or anything to do that well with animating pixels. So, I do, you know, video game on my channel, parodies. Like I did the Star Fox and Phoenix Wright, those were pixel games, but I did them like an HD remaster kind of thing where I drew over the sprite art and made them like HD. Yeah. Okay, cool. Matt, do you like it too? Nice. Because I don't watch too many Ben Stiller movies. Is that what he is? To know like his track record, which was in that critiques review. Hey. Is it Dr. Who's Dead Project? Yeah. Well, I tried to do on my own actually. Doctor Who's kind of mini series to like go inside with my other stuff, but I think that I just kind of got actually just bored of it, and I didn't want to continue on with it because I knew that I was only at the Key of Time. That was like a 4th Doctor story, and then Ah, doggy duder, who are you? Cool, thanks. I got that way up high. I'm sorry I got it muted so you don't hear it. It's like a little chimey, like the default doodle doodle kind of sound. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I get distracted. There's so much stuff to look at now. Got the YouTube chat, my tablet, and then over here to look at. Let's see. I can at least animate this bit as we get going. While I try to figure out what I'm saying. Daydream Derby. I played. I think I still have it on my desktop. I have the. Yeah, I got the full release of it. If that's what they're calling it. I don't know if they really played sets of it enough that I played it for like an hour, half hour, and I didn't feel like I progressed enough. Like it was really weird. Like it didn't make sense. Like there was no linear, start to it. It just kind of just puts you in, and then had like enemies that were like level 4 when you're level 1, kind of thing. So it seemed unfair at the beginning. And then in the dream worlds, you never get the experience that you get, outside if you don't finish it. But then the bosses are like level 10 or whatever, and if you don't get enough experience, then you're dead. So it made it really hard and almost a bit unenjoyable that I never played it again. So the aesthetics and everything are really fun, but the gameplay, again, Nintendo is really really good at making gameplay first. So I'm sorry, I just didn't quite get into it once that happened. I didn't feel like I was just playing a really bad indie game, like an RPG Maker game that had no plot or anything. Like Initial D? Was that the anime Initial D with the street cars? I think Initial D wasn't that the theme song or something? I don't think that's the name of the anime, right? I might be wrong. Yeah, I watched like. Oh, you watched all of it? Wow. Okay, I only watched the first episode again. Yeah. I remember the Steven Universe parody of it. That was really fun. I was able to get some of the references and stuff from that. Yeah, no. Okay, and then you gotta have it up there. Yep. It's like a leg here needs to be up. And that goes up too high here. So it has to go down. Okay. It's close up, I don't care. Boop boop. Ba ba da ba. Ba 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 ba. Huh? Nice. The movie? Okay, what movie? Star City? Are we talking about Panda? What's that? Panda Thunder? Is that what Twendo means? Oh. Interesting. Huh. Oh, I didn't even see you, Dougie. You're actually in the chat, I'm sorry. Thanks for subscribing. I didn't see you there. Oh man. Now I feel bad. I didn't see you in the chat. I need to see what's the difference between here and here. Okay. That's a bit closer. I don't know why. Why just be copyright reasons? If it's not on YouTube. Okay, now we're at the pose. where, yep. I have her mouth open here. Nope, here. Hmm? Is that wrong? Oh, that's weird. Okay. Have I heard of Death Battle from Screw Attack? Maybe. Came across a couple of them, I'm sure. They were like really old, right? Did they have any like new ones? I don't know. This kind of stuff where I'm not too into. Okay. I'm talking about this movie I haven't heard of. Cool. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Hi, hi. Can I say something in Spanish? No. There you go. Let's see, that's all Dora taught me. Then Snake comes in. But I wanted her mouth to be open at this bit. Yep. Yep. Let's see. You see that? Which way should my head move? Okay. I think I have a 16 now, so 17? We're talking about Initial D. Oh, there's a movie? Oh, wow. And thought it was just an anime. Cool. Like, how do you make that into a movie, though? Is it just more... Did it do anything else besides street racing? Like, is it actually... Oh yeah, there was, like, at the beginning, there was, like, actual characters and stuff, right? I just remember all the CG and the cars racing around. That was fun. Okay. That looks good. And then we need to tween the... It's mountain pass racing. Oh yeah, that's different. Because you have to, like, go downhill, which is, I guess, more scary or something. Yep. Got this long boy Snake here. Let's see. I've already made him duplicate, I think. I can tell steel, yes. I don't think I made his head different. Just for fun, I can make him a new head style there. So maybe I can add some hair moving. YouTube Funimation. Oh, okay. What, I made a dub? Oh, wow. That's another thing, I don't know. Got subs versus dubs for the thing. I like subs. I should have bought them. That makes sense. Oop. Okay. Just saving. Okay, so he's kind of slid his in for a bit. And then here. It's from there to there. From here. Is that a shadow? Oh man. Get out of there. And then I can add a slight tween or ease. Let's see how that looks. It should be quicker, maybe 60. This kind of slides in. I'll move his hands so you don't really see them. Yep. A little bounce back maybe. That'll look like this a bit longer. Not much battle. Oh man, they got cool names though. kind of interesting. Just it's fun names. Of Initial D movie. Nice. Okay. I'm just saying if the animation is flowing right. Okay. He blinks is also another thing. So he's there and then like reaches and then grabs the box or the bag. Then she turns around. They tussle a little bit. Snake wins and then Snake's away. Derby's dumbfounded and then gets angry. Okay. So that's gonna be the rest of the stream for another hour or so maybe. I'm trying to do, you know, one shot a stream. Just because it was so long. I don't know. It's not too much action though. A lot of, oh man. A lot to interact with each other, so I have to check. Okay, snakes on top, layered on top, so I can work with that maybe. Let's see. I always get worried about like when characters have to like, you know, like handshake or something, because then you have to actually plan out, especially with Flash, because layering is very important. So, like doing a hug is probably really complicated. If you have them puppets like this, like these are, you know, just regular squares, and if you want, you know, one hand to go behind another and one hand to go in front, you have to like separate, you know, the arms into different containers and symbols, and you just have to explode everything, and then there's more layers on the timeline, and it just gets more and more complicated. Okay, Matthew. Okay, cool. Okay, yeah, see you later. Hope to chat with you again. That was cool. OVAs. OVAs are interesting. Do I own a car? Why do you care? I'm not a car guy, so I don't even have a car. I don't even go outside that often either. So bad. Yeah, I don't own a car. One of my dream cars, I guess, you know, it's just like a one-seater kind of car. Or like, I wanted, like, when I was like a teenager, I wanted like a golf cart. Just because I had no clue what kind of cars, you know, existed or were cool. So I just wanted to drive around with a little golf cart. Yeah. And then I went to a little family vacation to Tokyo, and they had a big showroom of cars. They were really cool. And able to sit in like a, you know, a European kind of style car where you sit on the right side. That was really cool. It felt, you know, very foreign like that. And it had a little, really small electric, probably one-seater car. I was kind of really into. But I think it might just be like more like a rental kind of thing, even in for the regular people, Japanese people, just to like rent it probably. Like they probably own that car. But yeah, I really like that kind of stuff. Like nothing, you know, too fancy or anything. Okay, you guys are saying stuff. Fish watch. Bicycle voice. Oh, was that Yuri? Yeah. Well, like Slice of Life in the sense that, you know, they're able to continue from episode to episode. In that sense, instead of like, you know, giant Gundam kind of animes. If it's just strictly, you know, just action, no real connection between each episode. What's the slidey? What do you mean by that? Star. Let's see. Comedy slice of life? Okay. I do like the kind of style, so maybe I'll check that out. Okay. Oh no, Yaoi? Oh, nice. Yaoi, for some of you noobs, or how about you like explain it? Uh, it's like, well, in that case, it'd be like, yeah, boy life. Okay, yeah, there you go. You guys are best. um, the opposite of Yuri, of girl love. But is it better than parfait girls? Yep. Yep, yep. Yep. Okay. Let's see. Gotta rotate. It's gotta get pretty close, and I don't know where its arms are gonna be. Whoa, stuff. It's got some nice plot then. Yep, yep. Some nice real character development. It should be actually this way. Right, move those and then oh, this needs to be longer. And then from there, make a new layer just so I can. It's kind of like having a bookmark. Let's see. Uh-huh. Okay, you can't explain it. Okay, cool. That's probably for the best. What am I doing? I don't know. I can move these a little bit, just because they're not really in frame just yet. And then this keyframe need to have the arms pretty much here somehow, and then they somehow like connect back to the body, so I have to make them like super long. Okay, let's try and figure this out. So like goes through his neck, I suppose. I really should, yeah, connect here, really. That's where it should be. So I can make this maybe halfway as long. Don't want to move that. Let me touch it. Ah! Oh gee, oh, missed stuff. Oh no. Ah! What was that? Okay. What? I don't know what's going on. Oh no. You talk about anime? Oh, we are. At this point, it just sounds like fan fiction or just weird stuff, man. Oh dear. Yeah, I'm just trying to make this snake's arms long, okay? I don't know what you guys are going on about. Yeah. Yeah. This doesn't make any sense. What am I doing? Okay, I think I'll have to refigure out what I'm doing. I do have room to have them go down further. Like that. I can use the body I made. Yeah, there we go. And you can go even further down if I want to. So eye contact is important. And then I can make these hopefully a bit shorter. There we go. To a point where maybe it makes sense to have his arm length be. I'm concentrating on this. Okay, what's going on? Oh, gee. Am I lagging again? I'm sorry. But usually what happens is the audio is fine, so if I just keep talking, you won't lose anything. And I'm just reorganizing this arm here. I lost another frame. It makes a really scary sound when it does it. It alerts me of it. It's like a loud, like bell kind of sound. Okay. Okay, that's, I don't know. Oh, I forgot to tween it. Yep. There's arms like that, and then they move over there. Sorry, I'm not really getting into that because I don't know what's going on. I think I can move his arms out here and maybe it'll make it. Okay, that tweens a bit better. Okay. This is actually a bit fast. I can make this 2 frames slower, maybe? I'll make this 2 frames slower there. Okay, and guess what? It's an extreme breakdown. Alright, woo. Yep. If I just make the arms move right when they move, like I got the arm and then I got the forearm, you know, they're not actually connected, so when they move they aren't, you can tell that they aren't connected right there, so we'll have to go back. I'm just seeing that the timing and motion is good. Yeah, that's alright. I'm happy with that. I don't want to spend more time on this than probably care about. It still seems like I'm kind of lagging because I missed like 5 frames somehow. Yep. Do I have a license for what? Do I even have a license? Oh, I have a driver's license, if that was meant. Yeah, that was fun. With his driver's license, I think I took like the tests and stuff. Well, I did all the classes and stuff like when I was 17 or 18. So, I guess they wanted me to parents to make sure I was good enough to handle it good. Yeah, and then when I did the real test, I failed it. Like I went through a red light on doing the left, just because there was like pedestrians in my town, and I just kind of just walked across like they were like illegal. So I was like, I was being like in the lane, and so they were slow, and so by the time that they actually got out of the pedestrian zone, out of the street, into the crosswalk, past that, like it already turned red. So it's like I was ready to turn, but then pedestrians got in front of me, and I was like, wait a minute, I have to stop. Then it turned red, and then I go, just because I was in the street, and then he marked me down, and then that was like illegal. So I failed on my first time. But after that, we went through a different way, so I didn't have to worry about that, and then I got it. Yeah. How do I get around? I don't. I mean, I live like less than a mile away from downtown, so if I ever need to, I probably could just walk to downtown and get grocery shopping, food, all that. It's just like, you know, not too far away. So that's not a big issue. But it should be easier with a car of my own instead of probably could just use my parents' car. I don't know if they want me to. They gotta get their own places too. So anyway, Nick's gonna grab a bag. It's gonna be really good snag here. Yep. He's gonna be looking at it. He's gonna grab it. That's what I was worried about. That his hand's gonna be, because we're all on one layer, so I can't have another thing, you know, behind it, and then behind that doesn't work. So I'd have to have his backhand to be behind the bag, be its own symbol, its own layer too, and everything. It's just complicated. So that's why I don't. For now, I won't worry about it. But if I ever want to, what? Oh my god. I'm sorry, Doggy Doodle, you're a subscriber. Oh no. Now at least you're alive. I'm glad for that. Man, that sounds horrible. I don't want to say like, oh, that's not true, but yeah. That did happen. I'm very sorry. Everyone else in the chat, say sorry. It's weird to have this kind of weird power over you guys. I can have you do whatever I want. There you go. Yep. Let's see. That just looks weird. I think his arms need to be like longer or something. Maybe he really needs to maybe like grab it like deeper or something, maybe. That's because there's no physics with Derpy either in her bag. That's weird. Ugh. Which is yet again. Red light stopped. Oh man. Yeah, I don't know what to say. I'm sorry. I mean, firstly, stuff like that happens, you know. Outside is probably the most dangerous place to live. Wait. Indoors. Indoors. I don't know. I'm a bit sleepy and tired today. I'm trying to keep up with the schedule, but yeah, I'm actually pretty exhausted. I worked a lot last night on another project. I was working on the Derpy anime. and I kind of got into a kind of a zone. Ah, Jose, I can't see it. Josette Ortez, who are you? Thank you. Whoever you are. Should I have the sound on? I don't know if it makes a difference for you guys. It's the default sound. Talking to me. If I leave the house, I don't. What do you do for work? This is work. This is the only way I'm getting paid. And do my Patreon and YouTube and commissions and contract work. No, this is my parents' place. Yeah. Ah. Computer's reading thing? No? Huh. Have you seen it really? Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Sorry I got another frame drop. I don't know if that's prolonged buffering for you guys or not. I'm sorry if that's I'm sorry for buffering, I'm sorry for everything else that's going on outside. Yeah. Oh, you're sharing the live? What does that mean? Thanks. Thanks for coming back, Softwell. It's around here. She doesn't turn around. Who is that image? Well, I had my birthday party in Japan. So I kind of forget sometimes. 22, I think? I forgot. I'm sorry. Yeah, 22 was probably what I am. Yeah. It's also, I think it's on my Twitter. It's my profile thing. But, yeah. We need to get confirmation on that, too. Yeah. So how old are you? Doogie, doggy, dude? Yeah. Alright. So, grabs it. Then she flips around. Right here. Okay. That's real quick. That's a bit slow, but I think we'll be fine. I wanted the back to move a little bit. Actually feels it. He's there. Boop, boop. Oh, need too many keyframes there, huh? Boop, and boop. So how do you, soft smell? Soft smell, how do you share? Are you sharing this live stream? Like, how are you doing that? I'm just curious. Oh, Doug, you're 18. Okay. And... okay. Oh, computer. What I mean... It doesn't need to... There we go. Now I can... Once we have options, yeah, okay, so it kind of moves. That's nice. I like that. Need to get rid of this, because it's already up there. Don't know the computer? Okay. Not everyone does. Some people have tablets, phones. I mean, I had a... if I want to get too technical, I had a flip phone from like... I had a flip phone for about 8 years. And this is like almost like recent. Because I had my smartphone for like only 2 years ago. So I've had a flip phone for 8 years. And then like when I was in college, we had like a group project where like we had to like text each other. It was like they were texting me like pictures, and like my memory was filling up with my inbox and text messages. So they were just spamming and being like, "Hey, look at this meme." And it's like I don't have my screen is like literally like 2 inches tall. So I think at that point we decided that like go ahead and just get a smartphone. Just because of that, you know, everything was better, of course. But I don't know. I was trying to be the cool kid, you know. With you know, it's, hey look, hey guys, look at this, you know, just you have a phone that like flips open and it's like, yeah, I can to press, you know, if I wanted to press C, you know, on my text, you know, thing, I have to press 1 3 times. Yeah. What do you gotta do? Just press C? Haha. I don't know. I just didn't find the actual value of a smartphone for whatever reason. I was like, I don't need that. I can call people with my phone. Oh, that was weird. Favorite animation of Derpy's weapon was, well, soft smell, Derpy's wedding with Dr. Hips? That kind of stuff where it's like, seems a bit too fanfiction-y. I probably won't. I like doing the, you know, I like treating, this kind of, you know, my stuff as more of a side series kind of thing. Like it can exist in the canon kind of thing. So, yeah, I won't like totally outrule it, but it's just that kind of stuff that I'm not really into, or gonna make a project out of that. But yeah, I just don't see it really happening. I'm sorry. But if soft smell, if you've got any talents for any kind of production or anything, you can totally go ahead and do that. That sounds fun. Do it yourself. I'm sure you'll do it way better than me. I'm not a really good script writer. Can't even talk good. Okay. What music do I listen to? I listen to, let's see. Sometimes when I work, I just, you know, turn on, what's it called? SoundCloud? Is that it? There's so many different things that sound the same. Yep. I just listen to, like meme remixes of stuff. Okay, yeah, SoundCloud. Okay, just wanted to make sure. Yeah, I like all the like Silver Gunner kind of stuff, where like they combine 2 different stuff together. Those are funny. It's just, you know, whatever music that sounds good. I'm not like, you know, I must listen to banjo music. I'm not, you know, not like that. Whatever sounds good, I'll listen to. You know, not too picky, but you know, I'll listen to whatever. I'm sorry, I don't know what's happening there. Maybe it's the third monitor, I don't know. There's so many different variables. Why I'm buffering. Am I okay? I'm look okay. I'm looking at my preview. Oh, actually, yeah, you're right. I guess Weird Al, I mean, you could probably tell from my countless parodies of that with Weird Al songs. Smash Mouth. It's his second favorite. Yeah. Other than that, not really. I don't really follow too many music YouTube people, so I don't know any of those guys. But yeah, they're good. They're way better than me at music. I do like that that more kind of surfy kind of music. I really like that kind of genre with those kind of Smash Mouth kind of musics, songs. Yep. Yeah. Pop punk? I wouldn't even be able to tell you any song that's in that genre. um, yeah. Like, I didn't even listen to Despacito before it was like in all those best of 2017 music. I had not listened to it before, December. So, tells you something about me. Uh, oh, okay. Whoever did the Blue Abadi Abada, that seemed right. It's not the song name, but that was a good one. That's even the same. It's not the same genre. It's more like electronic, right? Maybe like it's Daft Punk in there too. That's punk, yeah. They're pretty poppy, yeah. They're cool. Or whoever did. Is it? There might be Giants. Is that the band? They did a couple cool songs. Can I play an instrument? When I was a kid, like preteen, teen, I took some piano lessons. I have a piano over there. Electronic piano. I tried piano, but once it came into trying to do two melodies on two hands, it definitely got more complicated for my brain to actually comprehend. So I quit after that. But yeah, I love music, but it's just I just can't play it or write it. But I know it sounds good, or I know what melodies and themes and instruments means to for context, so I try to, for my music, for my videos, I always try to make sure the context, instruments, and mood all fit right with the video and cartoon I'm working on for post-production. So I spend like a long time sometimes, spend like an hour or so trying to find the right sound, right song for my videos. So even though they aren't always perfect or exactly what I wanted, because I can't exactly write the way that I want it, so ah that's cool. What about the Koopalings? You like any of them guys? Any of the Koopa kids? I think what I probably one I've only really listened to is Ludwig. Yep. Alright, Animate Night. See you later. Hope to see you again. Alright. Yep. Not just classical music, there was like Lemmy and maybe Iggy, I don't remember. But like, classic rock bands and stuff, yeah. Yep. Yep. That's just a surprise. Ooh, like Wagner, nice. Uh-huh. Too many names. Okay, cool. Pup? Huh. Yeah, it's interesting to like a band. I don't know, I guess I'm not too into that. It's like, oh, I like this song, you know, but I don't care about their other music. Oh, that's interesting. Like I might like one song they make and then it's like, okay, that's nice, and then, you know, I like per song and not really per artist, you know? I don't know if people actually, you know, like every... This is kind of the thing that like, I'm kind of interested in, if people actually, you know, if they like the artist, like, do you like every song they make? Or is it more like, oh, I like this, you know, the 2 songs I make and these 2 songs the other person make? Or do you like actually, you know, are you more of a hardcore, you know, actually listening to everything that one band makes or something? Oh, you might only just know a couple too, yeah. Like you get to like all the CDs or albums or whatever, you know, to expand your knowledge and stuff, and like, you know, all of them or something. Oh, okay, I don't know, sorry. Good thing I capitalize that, or I might not see that. Oh wow, that's pretty impressive too. Nice. Yep, yep. Yep, yep. Yep. Turn. Just frame there. And then at this point, snake here. Nope, snake here. I'll go to the next frame. Yeah. Guess I'm not really into pop, so I don't really listen to the radio at all. I don't think I have a radio. If not, like I don't go to the online radio stuff. So, like all that, you know, Despacito and all those other meme-tastic or whatever memeable songs and stuff, I probably heard just, you know, through osmosis and stuff, so better people playing it or something. Like I don't, you know, go out and say, I want to listen to this pop song. Like I don't know if other people do that or not. Oh man. Well, Duder, if I should call it that, I guess that song would be a All-Star by Smash Mouth or something. Yeah. I don't know. Like I could sing the whole thing by heart. Got the whole thing memorized. I don't want to do it here. We could have a karaoke stream or something. That'd be interesting. Cause then I could get like 100 copyright strikes from that. Yeah, that'd be interesting. Be like called, you know, like take down my channel stream where it plays just all copyrighted music. Destroy my channel stream. Like I would get deleted by the end of it. For playing all those songs. Yep. Yep. Okay, then it needs to be real quick. Oh, nice. That's cool. Yeah, I don't have any like personal CDs. Oh, I do have one. I actually, when we went to Japan, there's gonna be a lot of stories of that. We did a lot of stuff there. we went to the Hatsune Miku concert. We didn't go to the concert. We went to like the vendor hall kind of area where they just had a bunch of stuff, uh, stuff to buy and stuff to do. And we got the CD, which had a lot of the songs for the concert that we didn't register earlier, didn't know about it. But we got a CD of it, which had like 13 songs, and I really like that. Still have it down there, over there. Yeah, and it had like the Sand Planet one, which was like premiered at that convention kind of center thing for the concert. So I really like that song. Okay, trying to figure out based on my storyboards here, like these storyboards. Trying to figure out how this is gonna work. Because it's tricky again. Going back to this. Sorry if you're still talking about CDs and stuff. Because they have to interact with each other, so I have to be careful not to overexert, because they're separating from each other. I have to make sure that they, Derpy's arms don't extend as much as we had the snakes doing that. I can line this up. I'm sure like other animation programs will be easier to do stuff like this, but it has Flash has its own strengths over other programs. I just can't name any because I haven't used too many other programs. Do you think if I set my preview mode again to like anti-alias, which is fine, that might help? We haven't had another frame drop in a while, but I guess we're good. Okay. She turns, scared. Ah, there you go. Yeah, that's true. Eve. Then here's a little bit of resistance. I want that snake here. Eve. And then pull again. Okay. You found it from the 70s? Oh man. That's cool. I think my parents have a vinyl collection too. Not, collection, but like a lot. Remember having cassettes? Like little tape cassettes? A lot of like nursery rhymes and stuff. Yeah, a lot of those. Yeah, we didn't really do too much there either. Sorry due to, I guess my profanity got in there too. That's fine. Yep. Uh-huh. You guys are going against each other, that's fine. Because I can't. Probably in there, I've already told you. Oh, what? And then This is where I quickly then get out of this shot. Like that. But not too quick. And he'll hide behind the black bar there. Yep. Okay. Whack. Anime music? I mean, not exactly anime music, but like the, you know, Get Down, all those kind of meme songs that I used to. Like when I'm bored and stuff, those are fun. Yeah. Okay. So I got Snake down. So let's see if that works first. I'm out of this sneeze, I'm sorry. Oh. Okay. Am I good? Am I still good? Mic's still on? Okay. Yeah, Snake's good. We're gonna work on Derpy a little bit here. Let me save it, make sure. Okay. K-On. Oh yeah, you talked about those. Cool. Oh, what's K-On? I forgot what that was. If you told me. Okay, so now I wanted to make her more surprised. So I can do that. So I can have her actually blink a little bit, about 3 frames before. Boop boop. 16? Okay. Yeah, there's all those band animes that are interesting. What am I doing? I don't need that. I don't need these cute frames at all. Haha. What was I saying? There was a Symphonia or something. It's like a high school girl just doing band practice. Like it's a whole anime about that. Yeah. Got about halfway through the first season. That's weird. Did I do the wrong one? And then that one's that one. That one needs to be there. Okay. Do I like Konosuba? Yeah. I've only watched maybe like 4 or 5 episodes. But yeah, what I've seen is really good. It's got that fantasy MMO kind of style to it that's really funny. So what I'm gonna do here is make a, or I can wait for it to save. Okay. Make a duplicate of this. Trying to get around my mic. Make this white, and then make this a little bit longer, shorter. No, I haven't. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's fun. Do the same thing to this one. Trying to get around the mic. Make it down. Did the wrong bit. There we go. Bap. And then this one's a bit trickier. This is like her shocked eyes. I don't know exactly what it means. This makes her look like if she had pupils that they're just really big now. And then we can drag it back here. I put it over there just so I can work with it easier, instead of having these eyelids in front of it. There we go. So now you change the expression, kind of like that. Oh, Star, you watch Konosuba. Nice. Yeah, I don't think I've seen Nana either. I don't know what that is. Oof. Okay. I'm ready to keep working on this. Grab. Spin. And then... bop. Bop. So I just have to match the movement. Oh, this arm didn't move. This arm should move. There. No, that's great. Okay, cool. Is that on Crunchyroll? Is it not on Crunchyroll? What is this? Oh, it's an ease? 100% ease out? Okay. Whoop. It's really short. That reminds me of the magical magica. You know what I mean? The one with the little rabbit cat thing. They're all magical girls. I watched a couple of that. That one also gets really dark. I think. I've only watched, again, only the first couple episodes. Oh, you lost in it? I'm sorry. Well, I guess you can kind of catch up with the... Well, I guess the chat is in there and there. So it's... No, but it's too much. I'll just, just miss my commentary. And because, well, we'll talk about that, because to have the stream delay, be 3 or 4 seconds, I have to make sacrifices, and YouTube doesn't allow to have fast streaming and DVR. And DVR lets you go back in time. So unless you want it to be 10 to 15 seconds, which is the next level step, then then I can allow reversing playback. But that, sacrifices in having, the chat take longer, and then your questions take longer, and everything just takes longer. So, yeah. Heh. We're almost done. I just have to... You can see how far we have to do. And then it's just going back and making sure that everything lines up here. Well. Oh, yeah. Got a little red witch girl, Megumin. Is that her? Yeah, she's funny. We all died. We like Aqua the best, but that first episode, maybe not. God, we're all in agreement with that, huh? Explosion. Turbo needs to move a little bit. Not too much, maybe. Definitely don't move these bits, but maybe try to definitely look a little bit at it. Try to rotate it. And guess what? We made it an extreme breakdown. Whoa! I think I pressed F5 instead of 6. Yeah. see how that looks. I'm not totally confident. Oh, I forgot to... There we go. Okay. Didn't want it to make it too big, but it came out a little strong. And then he does it again. Going by the storyboards, I need to change it. Oops. I clicked on her hair. Boop. So now we're gonna get change it to get angry, maybe. Yeah, haven't got there yet. Okay. Running out of water, so that's also a good sign to start closing things down. But I'll keep going for maybe another half hour just to, because we had a bunch of problems at the beginning that you weren't able to see. What's the problem? Okay, now we're gonna follow the twins again with snake here. Oops. Sometimes when I double click the pivot point moves. Oops. Okay. So I'm just trying to see where the keyframes are and then matching them up. Boop, boop, boop. Have you ever almost died before? Every day? I don't know. Not really. Like sometimes, you know, as a kid, you're like, hey, how long can I hold my breath? You know, kind of stuff. Because they weren't, you know, at the time they seemed like serious, but, I think we're like we went to like my school, like, playground once. Yeah, it's me and Dad, and then we were just playing around, and then this dog came up, and it was really small, and I was really small too, so I had this fear of like dogs for like forever after, just because it was like it came out of like a corner around this building, and then like this dog is like it looked like it was just running straight at me. So I started running, which now I know is like that's what dogs want to do. So it's like I was just running as fast as I can, you know, like literally almost Sonic speed, you know, trying to get away from this dog because I didn't want to play with it. And it eventually did stop. Like I turned around and it's like, oh, it's somewhere else. It like stopped following me, and you know, it went back to Dad, and then Dad started petting it, and it's like, oh, okay, that's better, you know. But yeah, that's more like a, you know, a scary encounter than, you know, almost dying. But that's the first one that came into my mind. That's looking pretty good. I like this. Oh man, Star. Careful there. Yep. And boop. What I can do is I can copy it and then go to the same frame inside Snake, and then place it underneath his arm, like this, make a new layer, and then paste the bag in. Problem is, you know, CBV, I got scale issues that we have to make sure it's the same size and everything. Yep. Don't change the bag because it's the copy of it. Okay, that's close enough. And then we just have to have it follow him. Oh, now it's gone. There we go. Boop, okay, wow. What the? You guys are crazy. Okay. Glad you guys are okay now, but man. Yep. Okay. Yep. Yeah, I see it works. Okay, cool. And then the bag on Derpy's end. So we got a duplicate there. So on this keyframe of the bag, go back and then delete it. So now it should be one bag, and then it takes off. Ha ha ha. Ah, cool. Talk about stuff like that, then yeah. I think I fell out of a tree once. Did that happen? No, maybe it didn't. What happened? I forgot. That might have been part of it. Yeah, we had a tree in the backyard. It's gone now. It got old or sick or something. But yeah, when I was a kid, we had a backyard tree, and one of the first things to do, was climb it, and climb up, way higher than I probably would now. And then, I guess this isn't really a scary story, but yeah, I just went down slowly again, being careful, and didn't fall or anything. I just carefully made my way back down. Yeah. Did have a lot of like tree bits on me, so I had to like clean up. But yeah, so that wasn't too bad. But yeah, I've never broken any bones, but I've actually had a microscopic hole in my lung. This is getting, if this is getting weird, then yeah, I can stop it there. But yeah, that was probably the most scariest time in my life, because it's just, because it was like so close to my heart, because it's my lung. It's like way up high, so it's like it's having this, having a hole in your lung. You can imagine like having a balloon or a sack or something. It's like it's the one thing that's supposed to keep you alive, really, besides your heart, and it's like having a little hole in it. It's like super painful. Yeah. But that was just, the doctor said like that, well, that's kind of like hereditary or more based on my body type, being tall and skinny, around the same right age. It's more likely to happen to have what they call blebs, and which is just the cutest name for like something that almost killed me. Make sure that's all good. And then, okay, yep, check. Okay, what? Ugh. What's the most dangerous thing I've done? What? What are you doing, Starch? Okay. Most dangerous thing? I mean, that was just involuntary with the bleb. So that's probably the most, life-threatening thing that happened, which I didn't even do myself, really. But thing that I actually did, I'm one of those safe kids, so I don't, I'm like a house cat. I don't go outside, just for fun. I will, or to, I got Pokemon Go, so I can play that. Yeah, I can't think of any real, like, Evil Knievel, you know, Daredevil, anything like that. I didn't do anything like that. Yeah, I can't think of anything. One thing this is gonna sound like super childish, but I was playing with I was like, you know, 5 or 6 or something, and I wanted to play with push pins, and so I was like, hey, can I push pin Drew's, you know, windows blind, you know, little horizontal lines of things to keep a window closed, like blinds, you know what they are. And of course, you know, when you're a kid, it's like, oh, I want to push it through the window blind, you know, with this push pin. And of course, you know, they really get it through, which is like pretty thick. So it's like, you know, having this little pin, and it's like, oh no, you know, to like hold it still, you gotta put your finger underneath it. That's what I did. So I just poked it through and into my finger too, and it just started bleeding. It was like my first, you know, blood experience. Yeah, that's so that happened. And of course, you know, I still play with push pins and stuff, like put up all my posters and stuff, but I try to be more careful and stuff, you know. Yeah, that's that's a story, I guess. But oh, sorry, Dougie, what are you doing? You're way more clear. Uh-huh. What? Man. I don't know if I want to hang out with you guys or should I even hang out with you guys in real life? I'm kind of scared now. Like, you're so crazy. Right. So maybe you should like recoil back. Thinking to myself and figuring out. For those of you who like care about this animation, at this point, yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. Which needs to kind of like whoop, kind of thing. That's good. And then whoop whoop. Ooh. Oh, he played with box cutter. Oh man. Yeah, that was way sharper. Oh man. And then I gotta get into like a normal position maybe. For so I just need our arms to fall back down. Oh, look how long I made them. Ow. Trying to move my legs. Ah. Yeah, we're almost done. I'm just gonna do this little reaction shot of Derpy and then we'll be good for this shot. You went to Slaughterhouse. Isn't that where they... that's for animals, right? So it's not scary, but I guess at night that'd be pretty scary maybe. Okay, so here she needs to be shocked again. Oh, huh. Friend's farm, huh. That's cool. I don't know, that just started reminding me of like Otter Rocket Power. The kind of stuff they did. Where they like played with empty pools and skateboard around it. or whatever you do with a skateboard. Okay, you guys figure out how cool I am yet? Yep. I don't even treat myself as a real animator. I'm just kind of moving the parts around, really. Okay. And then here. Needs a closer. Mouth. Oh. Oh, okay. Oh man. You you live near is that like the country kind of south or something? Oh man. Because that doesn't happen, you know, too much around here. I guess it could. We don't have as many, I guess, real farms, you know. We have farms, but like, they're more spread around. Yeah. Yep. So, okay. Yeah, I definitely need to get up and stretch after this. This is their kind of comedic timing, like what happened, and then like, real quick, she needs to get angry at the snakes. She doesn't look angry right now, but we'll get there. Ah, Kentucky. That's confusing. You got Kentucky and Tennessee. Oh, you're born in 2 states. Wow, that's interesting. Yeah, I live in the opposite direction of that. Yeah. So that probably doesn't happen in too much. I didn't have to do anything with that. I'm out of water. This is the last bit. How we doing? Okay. Live in Michigan. Oh wow. Trying to figure out our expression. So we haven't made the downward eyebrows like that. Let's see how a cheek works. If that looks good or not. Oh. Uh-huh. What? Sorry, doggy. Richard's point. Ah, I'm sorry, I don't remember. Got a lot of other stuff to think about. Oh man, you both live in Michigan? That's interesting. How's the internet over there? Are you able to get this pretty good? I mean, I'm sure I've had a couple choppy bits. I just wanted to see like if it's still okay on your end. Yep. Yep. He's doing alright. Okay, cool. That's good to hear. Hey, Javico. I had to read that before, so hi again. What I would think about Toon Boom, I have not had enough experience with it, and I'm sure like there's way more features to it that are probably beneficial, probably to some people, but for my purposes, I don't see the need to switch. I don't feel like I need to. I don't have the need um, to switch to Toon Boom. This is Animate, so I don't think I need it. I'm not doing anything, you know, super advanced. I mean, you can see what I'm doing. That's kind of the fun of it, that you can see what the limited, you know, features of Animate and Flash to make this kind of cartoons that they don't need too much. If I didn't have, you know, Adobe subscription and stuff, then yeah, I probably would look into it as an option. I might look into like TV Paint and all those other ones as options. But because, you know, I have the Adobe subscription for Creative Cloud, I can have, you know, Animate, InDesign, Storybook, Audition, Photoshop, After Effects, Premiere, and they all, you know, work together, you know. So, and it's easy to like drag, you know, something from, you know, one thing to another, and they all work, you know, together. So, yeah, just curious. Yeah. Oh, that's not it. Okay. Yeah. Mhm. Actually, with that, you know, we finished the shot here. So, as we're still talking, I think I'll. This is like a really short one, so I don't feel it's worth, you know, having a whole stream about it. So I could do a little bonus round with this, with this shot. While you guys can wrap up anything, ask me any questions. I know you already did, but if there's any more. There you go. Okay. Oh, the county? Oh, interesting. So you're over there. You're kind of tilted at this, tilted angle. What do we call it? I forgot what it's called. Dutch angle? So I think that this Dutch angle in this shot. Where do I live? I live near Seattle. That's close enough for you. Yeah, so I live, you know, I could drive down to Valve's office or Microsoft and all that. You know, hang out with them. Valve that makes the Steam and whatever's. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And so I took some workshops at, what was it called? Like, I don't think it was, the workshops were called Steam or Valve or something, but they had like a couple, like 3D game design. No, that's the opposite of what it was. It was a board game session class. So I did 3D animation and board game design class in the same building that apparently did Valve. Or was it something else? What am I thinking of? I know it's in Kirkland. Or Redmond? Kirkland. Kirkland's that city in Washington State. It's not the city I live in, so it's kind of far away from there. Anyway, for this shot, I just need a leg to go down. Like that. Yeah. Do I fish? I wish I could. I love fish. Like I said, I love eating them, and I love watching them float around. Yeah, they're my favorite type of animal, if that's the thing, is uh, fish. I know some people like birds and other stuff. I like fish. I had a couple of fish, but you know they all die eventually, so that's sad. But that's fun. Oh, a little lag there. Or just try to refresh. Sinclair. Oh, cool. I should look up before I just start telling you lies. Kirkland. Is it? How do I spell it? Yeah, okay, yeah. Oh, don't use my map quest. Yeah, I guess it is. Okay. I guess I just didn't believe it that it was actually Valve in Kirkland. I thought it would called something else. But while they actually work on something. Because it seemed like it was divided into like two things. Like there was a more like a lobby kind of thing, and then there was the um, you know, workshops for kids and students. Like it didn't seem like you know what they see like in all the behind the scenes stuff. That's probably see like actual Valve offices and stuff. So I didn't. We weren't allowed to actually walk in there. So I'm gonna make a effect real quick. I'm gonna see if this works. I think it needs to be like. This will make sense. Hopefully. I think it has to be wider. I think this needs to. I guess like that. Little diamond, inverse diamond shape. Yeah. Sorry. I lost a frame in it. That's a sound. I think my phone vibed. Oh. I guess my mom is actually watching this and she called it DigiPen. That's right. That's what I was forgetting. So thanks. Yeah. So I guess are DigiPen and Valve actually different, or is they just sharing the same? I guess in that case, the same building. Have you ever heard of DigiPen? It's probably local. I don't know if you guys have heard of it or not. Yeah. Anyway, thanks. You guys are all in Detroit and whatever. Or whatever called Michigan and whatever. Yep. Okay, that's good. I'm gonna color it white so you won't be able to see it quite yet. Ah! Okay. My accomplice is saying that they're two different companies, but I guess in that case they were in the same building. Okay. I got confused. Sorry. Yep. Yep. Okay, see how that looks? That looks pretty cool. So it's just a simple shape to they do the shape in the show too. It's kind of like a diamond star shape to emphasize that it's actually hitting the ground here. Seems like it's getting bigger instead of actually just going down, which is what I wanted. Like I want this to be more of a squish kind of thing. There we go. Yeah. Okay. And then we just animate this star to get then a little bigger, a little wider. Okay. Hey, Digimon. Yep. St. Joe? That's not a state. Is that a city? I'm sorry. Okay. We can make this a bit thinner, I hope. Ah. So it's kind of like evaporating a bit here. We're gonna make it the alpha smaller too with each frame. And then probably should just disappear totally there. Okay. 8,000, wow. By a lake. Okay. I want to live near a lake. You'd think where I live, you know, Seattle and stuff, like I would be living near a lake, but I don't. Ugh. I love fish, so it's like I wanna, like I could, you know. Are there any like apartments and stuff near like Pike Place and stuff like that? That'd be sick. I should do more research. Do more research and see stuff like that. Nice. Okay. This is looking pretty good. I'm liking this. Gotta stop. Yeah, just adding this little widescreen makes it so cool. And when it exports as a video, I'll put it into Premiere, and then the Premiere video file will be the from there to there, the color diagonal. So when it's uploaded to YouTube, I believe it'll be, you know, look like this, probably the whole top and bottom with the black bars. And maybe if you have a monitor that supports it, it might be in CinemaScope style, shape, properties, proportions. That's what I meant. So that's what I'm going for. So that's why I got the widescreen there. This looks good. And then the two snakes will animate too, but I think I might end it here with the stream. It's because I've been going for like almost 3 hours now. I just wanted to animate this a little bit here, just as a little bonus, and then this is another shot, and then a little stare down with the two of them, and then the other snake says, "Oh, we actually got something important." It's sort of like, okay, slither out, and it's like, oh no, and then the chase starts through all the cabinets, and then they go out, and then at the end of this scene. Yep. Alright, so glad I was able to get this, you know, going. We actually have people showing up. That's nice. Yeah, so I was actually afraid, like, is today like Monday or something? Because I do this on Tuesdays and Thursdays, if you don't know. So, I'll be back here on Thursday around the same time. Yep. So, yeah. So thanks for watching, and hope to see you again soon. Yeah. Alright. See you guys later.